Hello everybody and welcome back to KyoraPlays, and we are back here playing Castlevania Symphony of the Motherfucker. Call it that because that's not its name at all, but I bet I've probably really pissed off some fanboy.
Oh, excuse me. You have just offended my favourite game of all time. Between that and Zelda Ocarina of Time, they are the best games ever made. And you have just besmirched them, sir. Besmirched them.
I have a very grim outlook on like some neckbeards and stuff like that. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like, you know, can I get that? I'm just wasting it, and I bet it's only like a heart in there. This is the other thing you get into the habit of in Castlevania. You see like a candle, you smash it. Smash the motherfucker. Always smash the candles. Same as anything else that you see which can be smashed. Just smash it. Smash it all. It's not yours anyway, so feel free to smash it. This is a big fucking game though, like in terms of map size. It's huge. Still not as big as like some Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3 or anything like that, but yeah, this is the map. The whole screen is pretty much filled. Hang on, where's my mouse? Oh, mouse does not show up over top of the game. Maybe the game's, maybe this is recorded it, but I can't see it. But yeah, the whole map gets filled. Basically, it's a huge fucking area. So I've completed the game in about 10 hours, but I don't know what conditions I set on myself to play it and get it finished in 10 hours. But bear in mind, I say completed the game in 10 hours. That's getting to the final boss, killing the final boss. That's not including going through, opening every single room, every single chest, or chest? Just putting everything in chests. It's fucking Castlevania. Knocking everything over, getting every single fucking thing that possibly can be picked up. Right, I'm gonna move out of the way for this dick. This guy really can fuck you up. If you don't have fucking holy water, fuck you, bitch! Smashed you! God, holy water is awesome. Seriously, that guy can really fuck you up. He ruins your day because he throws that giant iron ball at you, which hurts enough, and then he drags it back again, and that fucks you up again. He's just brutal. Oh, these guys. Don't bother beating them. They're just like, don't bother. They infinitely spawn, and you think, oh, I can get XP off of it. Yeah, you get 1 experience off of each guy. You're gonna be here for hours trying to level up off of this. Seriously, don't waste your time on that area. Just walk past them. Only beat them to get past them, and that's it. Oh, he's following me down here. Go away. Yeah, Cthulhu. Fuck you, bitch. Oi! That wasn't very nice. Jeez. That fucking hurt. I'll be definitely telling your mother about that. Thank you very much. I hope I don't get killed by some stupid skeleton or something like that. And I'm back here! See, this game loops upon itself a lot. Hi! Just doing some exercises there, mate. Bye! Come and get me, bitch! Come and get me! You're doing fantastic. Well, I can dance too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, break it down! Pew! Ah! Fuck you. Good. Just trying to be really careful. I want to get killed by a fucking skeleton or friggin' zombie or something like that. That'd be so embarrassing. Right. Away we go. Hi. Jesus, dudes like bleed out forever and ever. It's an awesome animation, but it's just like, God, someone put way too much effort into an enemy that gets killed so easily. Alright, back to go and kill Cthulhu again, because I have to kill him to get back up the top again. When I first encountered him in this game, I thought he was a boss. Seriously, that is not a boss. This is just a guy. Holy water fucks you up. Seriously, holy water is like the best frickin' item that you can get in this game. It's ridiculously strong. Almost OP in my opinion. This game's so good. And the music in this game is amazing. Just everything in this game is just amazing. I'm so glad I played this game for the first time. And it's so good. I was just like, oh, it can't be that good, but it really is. It's so good. Like, it's very rare that you see a game like this these days, where it's just so playable and it's just so well put together. And like I said, it's an old game, but the graphics still look awesome. It's still really clear what is going on. And it's good that they didn't fall into the... Fuck you. They didn't fall into that annoying trap where you get a lot of really early PlayStation and not Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 games, where the graphics, everyone just looks like a cube. Like, a game that everyone loves. And I'm not going to talk about it too much, because I know it's an extremely controversial opinion. I don't have a high opinion of Final Fantasy VII. But the graphics of Final Fantasy VII are awful. Absolutely shockingly bad. And the thing is, it's like, I get it. That was the limitations of that era. They didn't know how to take advantage of the PlayStation. I can't really compare it to the way, you know, Final Fantasy 8 or 9 looked. That was a dick move. Fuck you. I can't really compare it to that because they didn't know how to fully utilize the hardware and all that sort of thing. And as far as I'm aware with Final Fantasy VII, it was actually going to be put on another platform. It might have even been the Nintendo 64, but at the last minute they decided, no, we're putting it on the PlayStation. And then with it going on the PlayStation, they were like, oh, we've got CDs, we've got loads and loads of space. So how about we use that for cutscenes? And that's why they made it friggin' 3 discs. Could be totally wrong on that. I might be thinking of another game entirely. Point is that the graphics in that game are just, they have not aged well. Which is why, in my opinion, it deserves a remake. At this point in time, the remake has not been... I'm pretty sure it hasn't been released. Has it been released? No, it has not been released. I had to go and look it up on my phone. No, it hasn't been released. So, the point is, it deserves a remake for the fact that, like, the graphics are just hideous. And if I could tolerate looking at the hideous graphics, I could probably actually give the game a fair go. But, yeah, it's just ugly. Whereas this game, they were just like, right, well, 3D is still not really that good. How can we do this right? Okay, well, let's not fuck around with 3D. It's gonna look like shit. Oh, storyline.
You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
What's with all the dots?
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again, if you live that long. Farewell.
I'm gonna live that long, bitch. I'm gonna live so long, you won't know what to do about me. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, they settled upon what was safe, in my opinion, with this game. They made it 2D because they knew they could do the graphics well with 2D. Or at least I think that's why they did 2D for this game. But they did incorporate... Well, actually, no. The thing is, it's the game's style. It works well in 2D. And the 3D Castlevanias that came out on the Nintendo 64... Don't know if they were out at this point in time when this game came out. Point is, they were poo. They look like crap. Like, I knocked Final Fantasy VII's graphics, but seriously, the Castlevanias on the Nintendo 64 look like shit. As did a lot of games from that era, but you know, I really do not like the way a lot of the games from the PlayStation era. Which is why I don't really hold the PlayStation as much as it's an absolutely incredibly groundbreaking console, and you know, it's the console from my youth. Well, I say that it's from my era, my generation anyway. Why I don't hold it, and I don't hold a lot of the games from that era in really high regard, because it's a very awkward era where they still didn't quite get 3D right. It wasn't until the PlayStation 2 started coming out where 3D games started to actually look really good. You know, the PlayStation 1 just, yeah, it's a bit iffy. Even, to be honest, like the really artistic style sort of 3D games that you could get on the Super Nintendo and... Ow! Ow! Bitch! I want to... Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Do I have any food I can eat? Let's have a morning set. There we are. Just wanted to... Fuck you! Nah, I just skipped right past you, bitch! Nah, skip right past her too. That's alright. Anyways, yeah, PlayStation era games, yeah, they don't really look that great in my opinion. That's my opinion anyway. Fun as hell. I loved a lot of the games that were on the PlayStation, but I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. Yes, I did not grow up with a PlayStation. Why did I think he was dead? Try to walk past him. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, I grew up with PC games. I've always had PC games. I've always been a PC gamer. And I'm not a PC Master Race. I'm not a PC Master Race guy at all. I like games, but I still wouldn't even call myself a gamer because I don't play a lot of games. Despite what people may think, I actually don't do much gaming at all. I do a little bit in my spare time, and KyoraPlays is actually my gaming. This is me just playing games. This is not like, oh, this is part of my gaming. This is pretty much all of it, except for every now and then a little bit of like, you know, just private. I just want to settle down, just do nothing. Apart from that, I actually do fuck all gaming. I watch more videos than I do gaming, which is really fucking mind rot. I just had to have a drink of water. Yeah, I'm not much of a gamer these days. But anyways, I grew up with PC games right the way from playing games on DOS, where you had to type in the command prompt and... Oh god, I hate this boss. Good thing I saved, because I really don't like this guy. Why don't I like him? Oh, come on. He's me! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Ah! Ah! Ah, fuck you! Ah! He always fucking gets around it. I hate you. hate this guy so much.
Ah, fuck you!
Ah, fuck you!
Ah! Ah, fuck you!
Oh, I fucking hate this guy. I know there's probably a fucking technique to this guy, but I really don't like him. Oh my god. Yes! I thought I was actually going to lose to him. He's such a pain in the ass. And he gets even worse later on in the game. Woo! Life max up. Anyways, what was I talking about? PC gaming. Yeah, I played them back on DOS, where you had to type the commands in. You know, CD, C:/games/Zork. I actually didn't play much of the Zork games. I played Return to Zork. But yeah, I played old DOS games, Windows 3.1 games, Windows 95 games, Windows 98 games, Windows ME games. Didn't play any games on ME because ME was just a nightmare. Yeah, I've just been playing PC games my whole life. I had a Sega Mega Drive, or a Genesis, as the Americans call it. I had a Mega Drive when I was a kid. I had maybe 4 or 5 games. I had Sonic 2, Vector Man, World of Illusion, which is an old Disney game. It's so good. I'm trying to think what else I had. I think I had the Little Mermaid game, because I had a sister. I don't really play much of that game, to be honest. I'm trying to think what else I had. That might have been it, to be honest. Yeah, I really didn't have many in the way of Mega Drive games. And then I got my first PlayStation in 2002. So the PlayStation 2 was already out by this time. And on the PS1 that I had, which was a PS1, it was the slimline one. Fuck you! The PS1 that I had like Gran Turismo 2 and maybe another game or two, like a car racing game or something like that. And that was about it. I remember my brother got Final Fantasy VIII for it, and yeah, that was it. I really didn't grow up with console games at all. My other brother, he got himself a PS2 at some point. I remember playing games on that, like Final Fantasy X, Gran Turismo 3, Jak and Daxter. That was such a great game when I first played that. But yeah, I really didn't grow up with PlayStation games. And by the time I started to get consoles and stuff like that of my own, and get a decent library for it, I was like 18, 19. I got my first Xbox 360 when I was 18. That would have been 2009. This is a teleporter, by the way. Also, once we're finished teleporting, he's got his cock out. He's also got his cock out. Just wanted to point that out. Now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it. Also, her tits are showing. You can't unsee that now. Just thought I'd mention that for you guys. There we are. Unlock the teleporter. And carrying on. So we're back here. Just want to beat him up and then we can carry on back to the library. So yeah, I got my Xbox 360 around about, yeah, 18 was when I got my first Xbox 360, and that was I fixed Red Ring of Death on it, crapped out again, fixed it, crapped out again, fixed it, crapped out again, tried to fix it. I think by that point in time, after fixing it for like the 50th time, it was just like, nah, I give up on life, mate. As Xbox 360s tend to do, they're pretty unreliable. So then I didn't get another Xbox 360 till 2012, So, yeah. I really did not get into console games. I still have not really gone into console games. I have a PS3. I have an Xbox 360. Well, I have a PS3, but I've lent it to someone. They've had it now for probably about 6 months. Haven't missed it. You know, it's a jailbroken PS3. Even jailbroken, still haven't missed it. You know, there's nothing that consoles do that I really want them to do other than play exclusive games, and that's the whole reason I have most of my my consoles is for various exclusive games. That's it. If the game comes out on PC, it's just like, oh well, buy it on PC. I'm not anti-console games. It's just a matter of why would I buy it on the console when I can play the PC version? Where on the PC version, if it, you know, the PC version usually has better graphics. It usually plays better. I say usually because, you know, there's a lot of bad console ports out there. Batman Arkham Knight is an example of that. I didn't play that game, but I've heard it's the most fucking buggy shit. I've seen plenty of terrible console ports myself, where, you know, the frame rate is just appalling. Point is, you can't aim downwards with the Bacillard. That's the one defect with the Bacillard. Point is, I just don't see a point in playing the game on a console if I've got a PC that I can play the game on. I'd much rather just play it on the PC, because on the PC I can still play it with the controller, and I tend to play it with the controller. Most games I play with a controller simply because of the fact that I'm left-handed. So every time I play a game, I have to change the control scheme in it to... Sorry, I had a drink. Probably shouldn't have had a drink halfway through a sentence, but, you know, that's how professional I am. My mouth was getting really, really dry, because I've been talking for, well, 45 minutes now, because you guys have been listening for 20 minutes, sort of thing. Well, a bit more than 20 minutes now. But I've done both these episodes so far in a single recording session. Oh, fuck you. Pentagram! I didn't know that was a random drop out of these guys. Oh man, I can't even get the replicator because this isn't even a second save game on the memory card. I started a new memory card, so I can't even buy the duplicator or the replicator or whatever it's called. Oh, that's annoying. So the pentagram is literally just a one-time use.
It's been a long time, old one.
Here we have the shop.
It's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
All of the things.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
I'm willing to undermine my boss if it means I get paid.
I'm interested in this.
Alright, so I need to get the Jewel of Open.
Thank you.
And actually, let me just check through here if there's anything else I need. What I'll actually do is, I don't have a library card. It's always good to have a library card on you for just in case shit goes down. And I would have a potion for, again, just in case shit goes down.
I'm interested in this.
I'll keep that one Zircon for now, because I'll show you.
I'm interested.
Oh, here we are. It gives you tactics on how to beat these guys. I'm not buying tactics from people I've already beaten. So I'm going to get back to the save point and finish up this episode. But yeah, I every time I play a game on PC with a keyboard and mouse, I have to change the keys, because my hand is on the opposite side of the keyboard. With the mouse in my left hand, I could use WASD with my right hand. However, I'm then reaching halfway across the desk to do that. It's really awkward. Try it now. If you're in front of a desktop computer, try it now. Just move your mouse over to the left hand side of the computer, hold it in your left hand, and see how awkward it is to put your hands on WASD. That's why I don't do it. I've had to explain this to people so many times, and it's a matter of just try it and see how awkward it is. And now imagine playing a game like that for an hour or two. It's so uncomfortable, and that's why I've taken to using controllers, because at least on a controller, they're ambidextrous. It doesn't matter. Either way, I can use them perfectly fine. So I use controller all the time now, except for in games where it really does matter having a keyboard and mouse. So games where you have to have precision aiming and all that sort of thing. So, for example, a shooter game, I will play it with the mouse. But for certain games, so take for example Grand Theft Auto 5, I played that with a controller, but sometimes it was like, oh shit, I really need precise aiming for this part, so I can just let go of the controller, grab my mouse, and proceed. Simple. That's how I play games anyway, and it works well for me. So anyways, we are at the save point, so that means we're going to finish it here, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Catch you later.